Cancer Sun.
Hello, I'm Jenna, and I am a Cancer Moon.
And we are the Crescent Queens. Today we're going to be talking about manifestations.
Yes. And how to manifest, and signs that your manifestation is coming in.
Yes. So I'm going to start with the definition of manifestation. Manifestation refers to the process of bringing something into reality through focused thought, belief, and intention. It is often associated with the law of attraction and involves visualizing desired outcomes and believing in their possibility.
Yes. And just having and using manifestation is a very valuable, powerful tool to have in this lifetime. And
Yes.
we do it all the time without even realizing we do it, I think.
Yeah.
Um, so,
You got to have a big imagination in order to manifest correctly.
and you have to have kind of a delusion, but also an undeniable hope within
Yeah.
you. Like this shit is gonna happen, no
Yeah.
matter what, you know.
Literally. Be the Lulu until it's true Lulu, you know? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there are right ways to do this, and there are wrong ways to do this. Because even when we try to intentionally manifest, it doesn't come through. So me and Naomi just wanted to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to do it the right way,
Yes.
and methods that we've used that have worked for us,
Yes.
and wanted to share it with the chat.
Yes. Okay. So there's a lot of different methods to manifest. Some of those methods include visualization. You could do affirmations, gratitude journaling. That's my personal fave. Meditating. You could create vision boards. That's a great one too. If you're more visual like me. And the energy clearing for sure. You could practice with crystals, affirmations, and last but not least, glamour magic. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah.
Yes. Using color, using the intention of how you present yourself, how you do your hair, how you what color.
Hair, makeup, all that. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a example of our vision boards for a
Yes.
second. So with with me, every vision board that I've ever made has happened, right? So I decided to play around and make my own vision book. I hope
Yes.
this inspires somebody. I think it's crazy. So, but every morning when I'm drinking my coffee, I like to look at this book. And so I have them kind of in sections. So and I hand drew
Beautiful.
everything. So here's like the record company,
Got an artist in the building.
Grammy, stuff about that. And then more music stuff. That's a guitar magazine thing.
Yeah.
Then our podcast. Our podcast.
Yes. Hashtag Crescent Queens.
And here's some merch. And just like little, you don't gotta do anything too crazy with it. Put a bunch of fruits and vegetables around the house.
Yes.
You guys are
Lovely.
gonna love this one. You guys are gonna love this one. My wealth one. Wrote myself a check.
Yes.
Bunch of
Yes.
money.
Dollar, dollar bills.
Me and my fiance really want a Tacoma Nissan, so I drew that in there. But
Yeah, the more you get to see it, the more it's like, okay, you're creating that reality where you do have it. So just know anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it and you match that action to that thought, anything is possible.
And your brain, right? Like, get into the science of it a little bit. Your brain will literally start to rewire the neural pathways so that you can become that person and live in that reality. You'll start
Yeah.
seeking opportunities that align with what you want. And
Yes.
and also I wanted to use an example of, like, let's say you wanted to be a best-selling author. Okay. What what does it look like? What does the day of a best-selling author look like?
Right.
Right? Like, you got to start living that.
You gotta
Even
embody it. Yeah.
you have to embody that. Like, okay, I study whatever it is, what kind of book I want to write for a little bit, study that culture for a little bit. I write every day for however long, like, I don't know what a best-selling author does, but you can start to imagine, if you wanted to live that kind of lifestyle, what it would do. And slowly but surely, that lifestyle will catch up to you.
I feel like as long as you are able to like change your perspective, no matter what you're going through in like the 3D, like right now, as long as you have a dream and you're putting in the correct amount of action towards that dream, that's all that matters. Like I realize a lot of people want to be like entrepreneurs and all that. They be like, yeah, like I want to be a billionaire, I want to be a millionaire, but it's like you can't say that you want it, but you don't want to actually go outside of the box and do things that inquire like risk. Being an entrepreneur requires a lot of faith, a lot of patience, and a lot of trust in the process. A lot of people are not built for that, and that's why they tend to stick to the 9 to 5 until the day they die, which is like unfortunate, but it's like you have to have a certain amount of like, I want to say like strength and determination in order for
Resilience.
your yeah, in order for your manifestation to actually like come to reality. Like for me, for example, ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be like a model. So I ended up making like a little journal where I put like model, I put influencer, I'm gonna be a traveler, a wife, a mother, I'm gonna be a spiritualist, I do alchemy, and it just helped me basically to like track how far I've come and like where I am right now and where eventually I'm about to go. So I feel like when it comes to manifestation, between like vision boards and the journaling, those are like my two favorite. So yeah.
And also, like, with the journaling, it helps you kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yes.
Sometimes, something clicks, a spark, and you start to see a pattern of all of it, as you go. It's a beautiful medium. I love journaling as well. I highly, highly recommend it.
Yes. I feel like journaling is sort of like therapeutic. It's like whenever I start writing, like all these thoughts that I didn't even know was like pushed back in my brain just come through, and it's just like I don't know, it's just very relaxing to me. It's like it grounds me. Between like actually being able to meditate like in nature, um, journaling is very therapeutic, and I highly recommend it.
Yes. Yes. I also wanted to just do a little bit of a disclaimer on manifesting. Over here on Crescent Queens, we do not agree with manifesting. They call them SPs, in
Significant partner.
special person or whatever.
Yeah, no,
Whatever.
I don't recommend it at all.
I understand chasing, you know, opportunities and manifesting things. But when it comes to
Well,
people,
first of all, as a divine feminine, you're not supposed to chase nothing. Okay, you're supposed to be the one that's getting chased. You're supposed to naturally attract. If you find yourself chasing, you're in your masculine and you're not in alignment.
Like
So,
you're the hot commodity. You're
yeah,
yeah, you're the rare gem that,
yeah.
you know.
You're that girl. You're that bitch. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, you're never supposed to chase. No, no.
But anyway, like if that person is not meant to be in your life, honey, the universe, won't put them in your life.
Yeah,
And if you are trying to force it, it's kind of like having opposite sides of magnets.
you're creating resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, no.
It don't work.
Whatever's meant to be will be. If you keep trying to go against the grain and chase whoever you want your fate partner to be, it's like it's not gonna happen. And you don't want spirit to humble you, because spirit have to come through. It's like rude awakening, boom, tower moment. But yeah,
And
it's good ways to manifest and it's bad ways. I feel like when it's come to like doing the candle magic and all that for your SP, that's a no go. You're
no.
affecting balance. Like, yeah, no.
Yes. Just really, and with manifesting, it's finding yourself as
Yeah,
well. Who, like we said with, the dark night of the soul, it's about, really finding your true self. And if you manifest from that part of you, right? Manifesting from what your soul desire wants, what your inner child wants. I think it's a lot more effective than like trying to be materialistic about it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, by all means, I'm not saying, like, for fuck's sakes, my inner child wants a G Wagon. Okay? So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if you're doing it out of, like, scarcity, like, oh, nobody likes me, this and that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like if you manifest out of like desperation or scarcity, it's not gonna happen. You just have to automatically know, like, okay, I want this. It's already done, and
yeah.
then that's it. You carry on. Like just keep embodying the fact that okay, you already have it, even though you may not see it right now. It's gonna be yours. It's yours.
And
Yeah,
you have to keep living that life
yeah,
and not so much obsessing and chasing over it, but letting it go and like having this, it's coming,
yeah.
it's here.
Yeah.
You don't got to stress about it. You just have an inner knowing like this is mine. And yeah.
I just feel like manifesting is kind of think of it as being like a nonchalant alchemist. You're like, okay, I went through this, I learned what I want. If I already know in my heart that I'm meant to have that, it's already mine. I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna just keep being present and keep doing me. That's all you gotta do.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
walk the path you feel called to walk, and with that your dreams will become a reality. They will.
Literally. Yeah. Like
If
if spirits see you, you keep going no matter what. You don't give up. You keep remaining faithful. You're being positive. You could do all the hard work. Now let spirit do the rest. That's it.
yeah.
You don't have to always be in hustle mode and all that. If you're in survival mode and you're trying to manifest, it's not gonna work.
No.
You gotta actually like relax. Cause being abundant, that means like you already know you have everything you need. Everything in here, that's all you need. That's
But
it.
keep
Yeah.
keep the momentum, meditation, journaling, and just without a doubt, you know, having that feeling like without a doubt I'm going to live this life, because we all have that power within us. We all
Yes.
do. I don't want anybody thinking like, "Oh, I'm not this or that." Like, that's exactly why it hasn't worked. You know
keep
what I'm
doubting yourself and you're putting that energy out there, the universe is like, oh, she don't really want that, or he don't really want that. Oh, we could give it to the next. Like, you just gotta be really, you gotta be really passionate and confident in yourself and your dreams. As long as you're confident and you got trust in your heart, faith in your heart, everything is good. The universe is gonna bless you. You just gotta relax. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. If everything is not going your way, it's for a reason. Remember that rejection is redirection, and redirection is protection. So,
Yes, period.
got it.
Period.
Okay.
Um and don't ever give up on yourself. Don't
Yeah.
ever give up on yourself. Just climb that mountain. Climb that
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah.
Right?
When it comes to dreams, like, I feel like a lot of people get discouraged because they wanna, I know, like, most people that are like in their 20s, they feel like they're out of time. So, sometimes it could get discouraging. Like, oh my God, I see all these people with Maseratis and they flying all these jets, and I'm like right here. I want to be where they are, and da da da. Da. But it's like you can't compare yourself. At the end of the day, we all have a path, and everything is like it takes time. You can't rush greatness, you know. So no matter like what's going on, just keep speaking life into yourself. Like, pour all that energy into yourself. Like, make sure your cup is full and stop worrying about the outside world, the matrix, all that. All of that is distractions. Like, as long as you keep yourself like grounded, you, but however you want to manifest with the journaling, the meditation, the energy clearing, whatever. As long as you keep doing that and you remain positive and faithful, everything is cool. The universe got you. Just try to avoid any distractions and people that may have something to say about what your goal is. That's all like blah blah blah. Just because at the
Projection.
end of the day, yeah, because at the end of the day, you gotta live your life. God gave you a purpose. Follow it. Just follow it. That's it. Who care what the next bitch gotta say? Like, no, that no. You live your life, do what you gotta do, follow what makes you happy, and that's it. Simple.
Simple. Simple.
Simple.
You don't stress on what everybody else got going on. Focus
Yeah.
on you, boo, and like your inner world will become much more rich and abundant. Like,
And another thing is when it comes to like manifesting, don't tell everybody your business. Like, it's best to move in silence because as soon as you tell somebody what you want to do, the first thing they're gonna be like is, how you gonna do that? That's impossible. But you got bills to pay. All this bullshit, and it's like you don't even know what God is like pointing me towards and guiding me through. So it's like that's why I say just keep moving in silence. That's the best thing you could do when it comes to your manifestations.
because you don't know what other people's intentions
Yeah.
or thoughts are, and that is all energy toward you,
Yeah.
right?
And sometimes it can even be your own family. It could be your family. It could be your partner that's hating. It could be a friend. The people
Sister.
that yeah, like people that stalk your social. Like you don't know what type of intention they got. So it's best to keep everything on the hush and just keep doing what you gotta do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But break out of that matrix. Breaking everybody
Matrix
out of
is
that
not
matrix.
Matrix is not it. Oh my God. There's no way that we was born just to pay bills. I refuse to believe that. Like,
There's so
there's so much more to life than just, oh my God, I gotta live paycheck by paycheck. That's depressing.
and
Like,
there's enough
like,
resources out there to where we don't gotta,
yeah, like
you know what I
that
mean?
should be breaking my heart when I be hearing people like talk about how, yeah, I gotta do this 9 to 5, da da da. Doing a 9 to 5 until you're like 70, you're lucky if you get to 70 and then you're literally able to chill for like what, 10 years after that, if that, retired? No, that's depressing. I'd rather be an entrepreneur. I'd rather go through whatever I have to go through while I'm tired, scared, whatever, while I'm young, like in my 20s, 30s. That way, by the time I'm like 40, I could really like retire and relax and actually enjoy the rest of my life.
We all we all have a creative genius inside of us.
Yeah,
For
it just
some,
depends on you. That's it.
yeah, it
Like
just
how
depends on if
hungry
you're
are
willing to harness it and have the audacity to show it to the world
you?
is what sets you apart, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
If
don't.
you want to, if you have a dream, do it while you're tired. Do it while you're scared. Don't just keep putting it off and making excuses. Like if you want to be like a model, go towards that. If you want to be a doctor, go towards that. If you want to be an entrepreneur, go towards it. Do it while you're scared, tired, whatever. But as long as you like let time pass on, it's like, come on, you dragging your feet. Just
Like,
do it while you
yeah,
have like the energy. You know.
that's self-sabotage at
Yeah.
that point. You know what I mean? Like the only person standing in your way
Your way
is
is you.
you. Sometimes that's the biggest that's the biggest pill to swallow for some people. They
Yeah.
want to make all these excuses, this and that, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like if you really wanted to, you would, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
that's
I feel
another
like
thing.
some people they tend to like compare their lives to other people. You don't know what the other person went through, just like how they don't know what you went through. We all got a path. That's why like when it comes to manifesting, you got to keep everything to yourself because at the end of the day, you all that you got is really you versus you at the end of the day. As long as you're putting in that energy and the action towards your
Mhm.
goals, that's all that matter. Kudos to you. You
Yep.
decided to keep going, even in times where you wanted to give up, where you was tired as hell. You still did that. Give yourself props. Like it's okay to encourage yourself and express gratitude. You know,
Mhm. And the
at the end of the day,
momentum.
the universe is gonna give you everything that you want. It's just how much do you want it? How hungry are you?
Yep. And the momentum is the momentum's a big thing, and it also builds the confidence over
Keep
time.
it going. Keep it going. Don't just be like one day and then you're just like, and then no, you just gotta keep,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, keep it going, keep it going.
And finding yourself, finding out what you truly really want,
Yeah,
and wanting it without a doubt,
yeah,
without a doubt, and living that truth.
yeah. Um, yeah, I realized like when it comes to manifesting, I learned that with like the moon cycles, whenever there's like a new moon, that's when it's time to like manifest new things and be very clear with your intentions. If there's a full moon, that means it's time for you to like release whatever has been pent up in like your heart, your mind, your soul, release it out in the universe and just know that as we get older, we're going to always continue to evolve. You can't keep thinking with your the old version of yourself, but you want new things. Like it doesn't go like that. If you want something new, you got to change in order you got to change in order to be that new person, you know? So, yeah,
And it might be uncomfortable,
it
you
is.
know, but
It definitely is.
it's like a butterfly, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think.
gotta go through your metamorphosis. First, you're gonna be ugly. You're gonna be a little caterpillar. You gotta go through your little, you gotta surrender and go into hermit mode. But then, okay, once you've been in hermit mode long enough, you know what you gotta do in order to achieve your goal. And then, bam, you morph into this beautiful ass butterfly that people can't tell shit. So it's like, you did your big one. Like, what? Congrat yourself.
Yep.
Congratulate yourself. It's okay.
And
It's
then
okay.
if people want to shit on you because you being yourself and you all good, that's just a projection of them.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people like when you tend to be unbothered and you really like keep your peace, that's gonna bother some people because it's like, oh, what is she doing? Why is she so quiet? Like, and then they wanna like creep into your life, but it's like, girl, I'm doing me. God got me, and I'm good. Keep it pushing. Like, yeah,
I like to keep my circle pretty small. So
yeah. Like, you
keep my
can't tell
peace.
everybody your business because you don't know their intentions. It's like,
It's like I don't know you, girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I haven't talked to you in how long? No, I don't know what you on.
Yeah, for real.
So
Well,
that was that, and now we're gonna talk about like the signs your manifestation is coming.
Yes.
So, for starters, you have like this inner knowing and like certainty. Basically, you just know, like, okay, whatever I'm going towards, I know it's right for me because I feel like I'm in alignment. Like, everything is going the way it's supposed to go. Another one is like seeing a lot of like meaningful coincidences slash synchronicities. For example, like a lot of angel numbers. Like, you see like 111, 222, 333. You're just like,
Or stuff in movies, even. That happens with
yeah,
me
like,
all the time, or shows.
yeah,
It's
like you can see
crazy.
it through like music, shows, movies, commercials. It just be like, wait, what? I feel like everything is a message. Nothing happens on like a coincidence, you know?
Everything's connected.
Yes, everything. A heightened sense of intuition. That's when you embrace like your high priestess. You're like, okay, all right, I know. Like sometimes like you could
Something's
feel
coming.
it.
A storm's brewing.
Yes, like you could feel it. You just be waking up like, okay, I'm gonna get some good news. I already know. Like period. Not a lot of people like this one, but it kind of has to. Unexpected like setback or like a tower moment. You ever heard the quote? It gotta be ugly before it gets pretty. That's kind of like how it is. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're close to your manifestation. You might shit lose your job, or your car might break down on your way to work, and you're like, what the fuck? But then after that, God would bless you with like a new car, or bless you with a higher paying job that you would have never thought of. It's just like that's just how it works. That's how the universe be. They be like, oh, you want this new thing? Okay, we're just gonna have to remove that. You know you're protected. You just gotta remove that, and then we're gonna replace it with something better. That's all. You just gotta continue to trust.
Yeah, don't be surprised if like if you say to the universe, I want, whatever's not no longer meant to serve me in my life anymore, you lose your job, or somebody gets fired from your job, or you lose a friend, like, you
Or you get
know,
breaking up. You get broke up with. You're like, wait, what?
yeah. Well, you asked for it, girl. This is how it starts.
Yeah, but it's good. Sometimes things gotta get bad before it gets better, you know.
Yeah.
Another one is like having vivid dreams. This happens to me a lot, to the point where like you feel crazy. Like, I don't know, between like the vivid dreams and the astral traveling, it takes a lot. That's why you tend to have to ground yourself when it comes to this, because it's just a lot of energy going on. You're just like, okay, I know I'm on the right path. I feel like I'm right close to like the finish line, but then it's like, I don't know, sometimes you tend to like psych yourself out. It'd be like too much anxiety or whatever.
Yeah, there's
That's why
sometimes
grounding is so important. Like,
something what I call the doubt zone, and usually when you're in the doubt zone, that's when you're closest to your breakthrough, right? When you're
literally.
just like, I want to give up, right?
Yeah.
But then
As
but
soon as you
then
want to
but
give up.
then you don't give up. And then that's what it happens every time.
Literally.
Every
Literally.
time.
Yeah. Like, you could just be working hard towards a goal for like what, a year or two. You just like, as soon as you be like, damn, I want to give up, I'm just pursue something else. That's when God be like, ah, boom, here you go. Now what's up? Now you're like,
You just
wait,
can't give
what?
up.
Like,
You could think about it, but you just can't do it, right?
yeah, you can't give up no matter what.
Mm-mm.
You gotta keep being Delulu until it becomes true.
Because it will
And
come.
even when it becomes true, you just gotta you're gonna keep evolving. That's just the way of life. That's how the universe goes.
Yeah, you
And then,
you find something, you get good at that, or you fail
yeah,
at it, and then you get better at that thing, and then you find the next thing. It's never you're never gonna find. There's never gonna
you're gonna
be.
keep learning.
Yes.
You're gonna have to keep learning. You're gonna have to keep learning. The more you learn, the more you get to elevate. So if you're a lazy person that's okay with being stagnant, this ain't for you. Dreams ain't for
No.
you. Like, you just want to keep being right here instead of being up here. All right, just keep being low vibrational and keep doing the same matrix thing.
These are
Whatever.
for people who. This is for people who have big, big dreams.
Yeah.
big dreams,
Yeah.
and
The next
we're
person could do it. Anybody could do it. Like literally anything is possible. You just gotta keep. You gotta. I don't know, like mind over matter. Whatever's going on in the 3D, just know like, okay, God got me. The universe got me. I'm protected. I'm divinely aligned. Like everything is okay. And that's what leads to the last sign. Is feeling aligned and you detach from the outcome. Knowing that you did everything literally you could do when it comes to like following your passion, you tend to detach on like how the manifestation actually come up. It's just as long as you know in your heart that everything that's happened to you, you deserve it, and all your dreams are going to come true. That's all that matters, really. You don't have to keep like obsessing over the outcome because at the end of the day, we can't control everything. As long as you do your part and you stay prayed up and all that, that's all that matters.
yep,
Literally.
yep.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You ain't gotta keep doing. Well, what should I? Just relax. And I feel
Relax.
like a lot of people tend to struggle with that. A lot of people tend to be like, okay, what's next? What's next? I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Sometimes God will like make you stay still because you need energy in order to keep pursuing whatever goal you're trying to get to.
Yep.
Stillness is a blessing.
It's so
It's a
simple. It's so
yeah,
simple, but it's complex,
yeah.
right? Because people have all these questions when really there's just one definitive answer to all of these different complex questions. It's just be and just do, right?
Relax, relax.
Relax.
It's okay to relax. Like picture like an Energizer bunny. You can't be like that 24/7. You're gonna get burnout. And then if you're burnt out, how are you gonna be able to do anything? Like we need rest. Even birds rest. Like they
Yes.
don't just be flying 24/7. Like no, they take time to. All right, let me collect myself. Let me ground myself. And then once they feel recharged, all right, now we get into it. Like it's
We're not
okay.
machines. We're not meant to be
Yeah, we're
machines.
not robots. The Matrix try to act like we're a robot, but it's not like that at all. No. If you feel like if your body is telling you you need rest, rest. If you keep ignoring your body and just focusing on the money and I gotta pay bills and all that, okay, well you're just gonna be right here. You're just gonna keep being stagnant. And if you keep resisting what like the universe is telling you, they're gonna have to like literally make you sit down by taking something away from you. And you don't want us to get like that. So if your body needs rest, just get rest. It's okay.
Yeah. And don't worry
It's okay.
about the oh, well, I want my manifestation to come quicker. This and
Right,
that.
right.
It'll come when it's supposed to, honey. You need to
Divine
rest.
timing.
Mhm.
Yes. Divine timing is key. You can't
Yes.
control everything. You did what you had to do. Okay, now take a nap. Take a nap.
Yeah.
Go walk out in the park. Touch some grass.
Hang out with your
I don't even
family.
care. Smoke some grass.
Mhm.
Relax.
Yeah. Chill.
Just know that everything is okay and that's it. Like you're in alignment. It's gonna come. Just chill
Yeah.
and enjoy being in the present. Simple. Simple.
Yep.
Simple.
Yep. Okay. I think that's everything. Do we
I think so, yeah.
did we miss
We touched a
anything?
lot today.
Yes, we touched base on a lot today. Um, we hope, we know, we don't hope, we know this video will find who it is meant to find. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, do you have anything? I think that's it.
We covered a lot. I think the next topic we're gonna cover is like the twin flames, karmics, and the soulmates. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, just get ready. It was lovely talking with y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Crescent Queens out.
Crescent Queens out.